Out of everything you could have been watching today, you paused here. And maybe that wasn't a coincidence at all. Maybe Allah noticed the weight you've been carrying in silence, the stress you don't talk about with anyone, the exhaustion you hide behind "I'm fine," the way your heart has been craving peace, while you keep pretending everything's okay on the outside. Here's the reality. Sometimes Allah sends you a message right in the middle of a normal day, because He knows the exact moment your heart starts feeling heavy, not shattered, just tired, quietly tired. Tired of overthinking what's next, tired of holding everything together while trying to look strong, tired of smiling through pain that nobody else sees. And lately, maybe you felt distant from yourself too. Not just from people, from your own calm. Like your mind won't stop running, but your soul got lost in all the noise. That's this world for you. It keeps you distracted every second, but gives you almost no time to check in with your heart. We scroll endlessly, but we rarely sit still long enough to ask, "Am I okay inside?" But Allah already knows your heart's state. Even when you can't put it into words, He knows the du'as you haven't said out loud yet, the fears you keep hidden, the moments you were emotionally done, but still whispered, "Ya Allah." That whisper probably meant more than you think, because Allah never ignores a sincere heart even when it's exhausted. Sometimes, just turning back to Him is where healing starts. You don't have to carry it all by yourself anymore. Not the fear about tomorrow, not the guilt from yesterday, not the pressure to have your whole life figured out, while your heart is still trying to feel peaceful again. That's why Salah is such a gift, not because problems vanish after you pray, but because prayer gives your soul a place to rest when life gets too heavy. Maybe Allah put this reminder on your feed tonight, to stop your overthinking before it took over, to remind you your story isn't over. A delayed answer isn't a forgotten dua. Confusion doesn't mean He's left you, because in every hard season, Allah is still writing. Sometimes He's shielding you from what would have broken you. Sometimes He's teaching your heart to depend on Him. And sometimes He's shaping a version of you that will look back one day and finally understand why it had to be slow. So take a deep breath tonight. You're not late in life. You're not forgotten by Allah. And you're not walking into your future alone. Even if it's felt like that recently, one day, when your heart finally finds the peace it's been searching for, you'll remember this moment, this random scroll, and you'll realize Allah sent this to you. Not because you were falling apart, but because your soul needed to remember. It was never alone.